junior sketchbook, and again, I don't really think there's much to the sketchbook. So this is a bittersweet. When I was trying to, I didn't want it to look like my generic anime style, and so I tried to do like a cartoony style that just looks like shit. And so this was like the first attempt of trying to figure it out, and that kind of pushed me into playing with other styles, and then kind of that style ended up becoming my current style, which I don't know if it's still like is considered anime or cartoony. It's just there. But anyway, I remember being proud of this Copic drawing too. That's why I kind of left it here, because, you know, look at that cheating, I guess. So this was like a thing I had to do my senior year. My school had like it's called the Quill, and it's basically just like a high school like art and literature magazine where the students could submit their work. And my art teacher really wanted me to do the cover for it, and so the theme was like a superhero, and so because it was called the Quill, she had like a little quill thingy, and then those are the colors of my high school, yellow and red, or gold and red. It's really yellow and red, but that was the sketch of it, and then I have a digital drawing of it. Oh yeah, and then I did the poster. So this is like entering my senior year. I did the poster for our play 12 Angry Men. And there's like more. It's jotting down. Trying to freaking, I can't do this. I don't know how to sketchbook tour, you guys. How to teach me how to do this shit. I'm actually still kind of proud of this, mostly just the color-wise, like colors. Like, I haven't done this shit in so long, like have like a full-on illustration thing in my sketchbooks, so I kind of miss it. But yeah, and then I also don't really do any more like holiday type drawings. I should do that again. I should get back into that, but yeah, I miss doing that. This is also technically Joel, which that looks nothing like him now. He looks very different. I'm glad that I waited, because I did want to jump into Bittersweet, but because I looked back at all my other mistakes of just jumping right into a story, I really wanted to wait and like plan out what the heck was supposed to be happening. And you know, I still am doing that because it's like a story I want to make sure I tell correctly, and there's just like a lot of things that I want to improve on before I get to drawing it. Which a part of me is just like, you should just jump right into it, and then like whatever happens, happens. Because for the most part I do have a pretty good understanding how the story begins, carries on, and ends. It's just like other things I want to do. But this sketchbook I hate. Like, the paper is shit, and I think I didn't even finish it because it was so shitty. But I wish you guys could feel it, because it feels gross. Like, I didn't like it. I was like, I don't like this sketchbook. I can't even like freaking get a page. Alright, so here is my senior sketchbook, and then senior going into my first semester of college, of community college. Trying to freaking do this. Okay, can I do this? I think I can. Maybe. do this. I can't like comfortably flip through my sketchbook. Here's more bittersweet stuff. Yep. I wish I finished this because I still kind of, like, again, I don't do this anymore. I don't really try and have like a full illustration type drawing, and I kind of wish I took the time to do it more often, because now I kind of just do quick drawings, which isn't bad. Like, it's not a bad thing, but it's just something that, like, it looks prettier to look at the end of the day type of thing. I don't know. It's just something I miss in my old, like, you don't really see it in my current sketchbook. I want to jump from my current sketchbook because I think it's really interesting, her design. Hold on. This is this character. Forget Joelle. Get out of here, Joelle. No one cares about you right now. This character, okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. I think it's funny because I remember I put a moon, like a crescent, on her boob, and I was like, I like that, and then I kept it in her design. I did change up her design quite a bit, but it's like interesting to see how her outfit had changed. I think there's another picture that I drew. Yeah, so here's our current redesign. And so it's like interesting to see. Okay. I just wanted to point that out because I couldn't remember like what was the first drawing that had the crescent on her boob, and I guess it was that drawing. So yeah. Some characters might look familiar, maybe. Hold on. I wish I could zoom. This is hard because I don't want to move my camera, but some characters might look familiar, maybe. Joelle still looks freaking weird. Still haven't figured him out. This is my we're now in my first semester of college. I remember that because I remember drawing this in the hallway, and my English teacher saw me and was watching me draw, and he was like, "You're really good." I'm like, "Thanks." I think here's where start to play around with Joelle's hair. Like, it's a bit different. Okay, hold on. I can't do this. Oh yeah, so I mentioned before how, hopefully I didn't cut it out, what I said, but I don't like, I say that as, here's graphite, but I don't really like drawing in graphite. I don't like how it smudges later on, and I just don't really like it. I prefer sketching in pen or like in colored pencils, because at least with pen it doesn't smudge. And then also with pen it like makes you more aware of your lines, and like basically if you fuck up you gotta deal with it. You gotta either hide that shit or, you know, you gotta just move on. That sketchbook was like me trying to figure out Joelle's poofy hair, and I think from this point on it just gets poofier. But yeah, so here's like, Joelle looks really awkward, but the attempt at trying to figure out how to draw him. And yeah. Yeah, there he is with his poofy hair, trying to figure out how it works. So my camera died, but we're gonna just go back to the beginning of this. So this sketchbook, it's the first tone sketchbook I ever got, and I quickly learned how much I really enjoy using white with toned sketchbooks. Because before, like, obviously I always used white paper, so whenever I used white, it was over like a color that I had placed on. But with toned sketchbooks, like, you have your mid-tone, so then you can add your shadows and then your lights, and I really love adding white onto my drawings because it's just like really fun, and it was like one of my favorite things I learned with this sketchbook. But you can see I quickly got lazy and I kind of fell off with the sketchbook. I was kind of like, okay, I kind of want to be done. So yeah, and then I went to California for a week, and I was just gonna try and record everything I did, but because we were doing so much, by the time I'd get to our hotel, I was really tired. Also, at this point, we'll start seeing naked people, because I was starting to do more figure drawings in my sketchbook. So just a heads up that you'll see some titties. I don't know if you can hear my cat, but he's licking himself, so. Oops. Yeah, you're gonna like see, I kind of end up getting like an artistic burnout or something, or like this art block, not really sure. I just wasn't motivated. Like you'll see, especially with my next sketchbook, I didn't even finish it. I just really hated working in it. Yeah, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it with the sketchbook, and I just drew a bunch of hands, which is really boring. They're like, I think they're, I can't say it's like, this will be all they're 2 and 5 minutes. Obviously probably the ones with more shading, it's 5 minutes, but these were just hands because I suck at hands and need to work on it, so I just drew a bunch. And then I stuck it all in here. Oh yeah, here's the burn animatic thing sketches that I did before, and then I just finished the video without really ever going back to this. So there's that. Oh yeah, and then these were just doodles I did in class, and then I didn't have a place, so I just stuck them on there. And then here are some more hands. Wow, so great. I do think with this sketchbook though, I started to learn how to use, okay. Let's talk about it, and then here's shitty examples of it. But I got into gouache, and it's fun to play with, and I want to get into it more. But yeah, it's like a nice in-between of watercolor and acrylic, and yeah, ugly faces. I actually like how that came out though. That's in, actually no, I think this is, no, yeah, this is watercolor and gouache. So, these are watercolor. And then I think I just, fell off completely. I don't want to do any of these assignments. And then I just, didn't want to do anymore. So there's that. And that's about it. So that was my sketchbook tour, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, wait, I'm trying to get up in your grill. I don't really have much to say, so bye.